With this credit card right here, you can get up to a $50,000 credit line for your business. And better yet, they only do a soft inquiry so it does not hurt your credit score. What's up, winners? My name is Nam. If you're new here, welcome. Here we talk all things personal finance and credit. Start out by subscribing so you don't miss out on any future videos. So in this video, we're gonna cover three things: what Capital on Tap has to offer, the application process, and how it compares to other business credit cards. Capital on Tap is a fintech company that's based out of London that has been around since 2012. They focus on helping small businesses get a line of credit, and not too long ago, they decided to expand to the US. So with further ado, let's talk about what Capital on Tap has to offer. It's a no annual fee small business cashback card that gives you 1.5% on all eligible purchases. For someone who's coming from the personal side, 1.5% doesn't really sound that great, but it's pretty much the baseline for business cards with no annual fees. Capital on Tap reports that credit limits can range anywhere between $1,000 to $50,000. There's also no foreign transaction fees or ATM charges. It's quite rare to find a credit card that doesn't charge any ATM fees, because when you withdraw cash from an ATM, it's often considered as a cash advance, and most cards will charge a fee for this. However, Capital on Tap offers a no ATM fee feature, which can be helpful if you need quick access to cash for your business. But just keep in mind though that there is a daily limit of 2 transactions with a maximum withdrawal value of $400, so it's really not that much money. So cash advances are handy if you need it, but I would highly recommend avoiding it if possible. So moving on, this card also does have a sign-up bonus. You can get $200 back once you spend $15,000 within the first 3 months. Now, that's pretty low compared to other business cards, but it is better than nothing. Additionally, you get unlimited employee cards at no extra cost. With each card that you give employees access, you can monitor their spending and set limits. Another thing about this credit card is that interest rate ranges are a little bit on the higher side, but whenever you pay the balance in full every single month, there will be no interest charged. Typically, there is a grace period whenever you charge things to the card during your statement cycle, and as long as you pay it off in full by the due date, no interest will be charged to you. If you'd like to support the channel, I do have a affiliate link down in the description below if you are interested in the card. Capital on Tap is one of the many credit card issuers that are now offering instant virtual cards as soon as you are approved. This is a great benefit for businesses so they can start earning rewards and cash back right away. This feature is particularly useful for cards with sign-up bonuses or welcome offers, especially if you have large expenses coming up that you want to put on the card. In addition, if you are approved for this credit card, they will report to Experian Business and SBFE, which in turn reports to DNB, Equifax, Experian, and LexisNexis. This can help you build credit profiles with multiple credit bureaus. Now, let's move on to the application process. One of the key differences between this business credit card and other ones is that this one does not require a hard credit check. Let me give you an example. Let's just say that you want to get a business credit card with Chase. When first applying for any one of their cards, they will run your personal credit. Chase wants to ensure that your personal finances are in good order before they approve you. On the other hand, with Capital on Tap, initially they do a soft inquiry, which will take a look at your business and personal credit profiles, but without hurting it. For instance, if you have Credit Karma, every time that you check your credit score on that app, a soft inquiry is done. It doesn't have any damaging effects, so your credit score is not affected. This is probably one of the things that set this company apart from most. One thing to keep in mind though is that it is still a personal guarantee, which means that if you do default on your account, this can hurt your personal credit score. Majority of the time, personal credit usage is not reported to the personal credit bureaus unless you mess up somewhere. Now let's go over the information that you need when you apply. To get things started, your company has to be at least a corporation or an LLC. The application process is pretty straightforward. All you gotta do is plug in your business and personal information. Unfortunately, new businesses will most likely not get approved because they are looking for businesses that have been running for at least 6 months or more and make at least $30,000 per year or $2,500 per month. But again, if you're not sure whether or not you get approved, since it's only a soft inquiry, there's really no downside to just applying. So once you finish the application, you should hear something back within the next 2 business days. And then they will allow you to make an account online, and you should receive your card in the mail within the next 4 business days. Now, this review is only right if you compare this credit card to other business cards on the market. So the first one is another fintech company that goes by the name of Divi. Unlike Capital on Tap's revolving line of credit, Divi offers a charge card, which means that you can't carry a balance. You receive a credit line, but you need to pay it off on a weekly or a monthly basis. However, like Capital on Tap, Divi only does a soft inquiry when you apply, so your personal credit score would not be affected. This company also offers physical and employee cards as well as virtual cards. One major difference is that Divi has an intuitive budgeting platform to help businesses become more financially organized. Now, let's talk about the rewards. With Divi's point system, you can earn anywhere between 1 to 7x in different categories, but you need to spend at least 30% of your credit limit in a given month to earn rewards. However, there are some caveats. You can't redeem your rewards at the earn rate until you hit the 12-month mark, and there is a minimum redemption rate of 5,000 points. On the other hand, with Capital on Tap, you simply earn 1.5% cash back on everything that you spend. Now moving on to our next company, which would be First National Bank of Omaha. So with their cards, there's a pre-approval offer for business owners, but if you do decide to go ahead and do a full application, there will be a hard inquiry on your personal credit report. So actually, I did apply for one of the cards a little while back, and I was pre-qualified for $15,000. Whenever there's any sort of bank or financial institution that offers a pre-qualification, go ahead and take advantage of this offer since it does not harm your personal credit. Even though I am pre-qualified, it doesn't guarantee that I will get approved, so just keep that in mind. So let's quickly go over two of the business cards that they do have. They have the Evergreen card, where you earn 2% cash back on every purchase. There's also a bonus of $200 once you spend $3,000 within the first 3 billing cycles. This bonus is much better than Capital on Taps. On top of that, there's no annual fee, and you also get a $10,000 bonus points every anniversary year with at least a $10,000 annual spend. This is pretty nice because I'm pretty sure that most businesses can't hit this. Another bonus is that you get 0 APR on purchases for the first 6 billing cycles. The other card that they have is the secured Visa. This is where you can deposit anywhere between $2,000 to $100,000 whenever you apply, and that will be used as your credit line. The neat part is that you can earn interest on your deposit, but you won't know how much until you apply, which is kind of a bummer. My biggest beef with this card is that there is a $39 annual fee. The key thing between FNBO and Capital on Tap is that Capital on Tap is a soft pull, while FNBO will pull your credit if you decide to move forward with the pre-qual. The next credit card that we will be talking about will be the Sam's Club Business Credit Card. There's actually 2 versions of this card. There's a store credit card where you can only use it at Sam's Club, and they also have a MasterCard where you can just use it wherever. What makes this card special is that there is no personal guarantee. But as a side note, this will only work if you have already established business credit with Experian Business. If not, then you may have to personally guarantee your application. The thing about this card is that it is best to apply in person so you avoid getting a credit check, which can be a hassle if you don't live near one. As for the perks, you can earn 5% on gas, 3% on dining, and 1% on others. But if you are a Plus member, you can earn an additional 3% back on Sam Club purchases. I think this is a pretty good business card if you are an established business. If you're a little bit newer and you don't have that much business credit, then Capital on Tap would be a better card. Overall, I find Capital on Tap to be a pretty decent credit card option for businesses. While it may not be my top choice, I often recommend it to business owners due to a soft pull application process, which won't harm your personal credit. Plus, the potential to receive up to $50,000 in credit is a great perk. The 1.5% cashback offer is pretty standard, as many other business credit card offers the same baseline reward. Since there are a few credit cards that don't require an immediate pull on your personal credit, I highly recommend giving this card a try if you are a business owner. So what do you think about Capital on Tap? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and if you want to learn more about business credit, check out these videos over here.